Come with me on this fine afternoon and we've got a Honda CRV with crank no start. First things first, as always, let's get in the car and get the scanner plugged in. Right, now we've got the scanner plugged in and we've got four fault codes, but they are identical. We've got P0203 and number 3 injector circuit open, and P1043 number 3 injector circuit shorted. Anyway, let's get on the key now just to show you that it is crank no start. Starts up and then cuts straight out. Just like that. First thing that we're going to do, we're just going to go around all the wiring connections, give them a bit of a wobble, make sure it's got a good connection, give it a start on the key. If it doesn't start, we need to have a look at something else. Nope, not starting. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to unplug the injector and completely isolate it from the circuitry. Let's get on the key and give it a start. And there we go. That car is starting, but it's got a heavy misfire. Let's see what happens if we just plug it back in. Cuts out. Right, I'm going to say that injector faulty. Just to confirm that the injector is at fault, we're just going to rig a little test up and we're going to check the resistance. As you can see there, we have got 180 kilo ohms of resistance on cylinder 2. Let's switch them wires over to cylinder 3. And there we go. Now we're into cylinder 3. We have got 2 ohms of resistance, so that injector is well and truly shot-a-rooney. Right, let's get it out and see if we can get hold of a new one. Now we've removed all the spill pipes and the high pressure fuel pipe. But I have come across a little bit of a stubborn injector, so we're going to get the puller on it now, or the slide hammer, and hopefully we're going to get it out. Now when you're using these pullers to get injectors out, make sure that they are absolutely tight to the injector, because the last thing you want to do, if they're not, you don't want to be pulling them threads off, because you'll bloody ruin it. Even though it's knackered, it might be refurbed. But anyway, let's give it a big... Don't take the mick out of this action now, because I've had years of it. Beautiful! Look at that! Now that we've got the injector out, I can't get one till tomorrow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the injector copper, wash it off like that. You can see how it's been blowing past it. So we're going to get that surface down there looking like brand new. And there we go, that is a brand new injector that's turned up. I need to take note of these codes here so we can input them into the computer in a minute. Now I have cleaned the injector hole out, and I don't know if you can see, but it is like brand new. Anyway, before we put it in, we're just going to put a little bit of injector grease so it doesn't seize in again. Once we've got the injector in place and everything is finger tight, make sure that you put your high pressure fuel lines in and literally just nip them up with your fingers, and you can jump on a alternator, get the correct torque settings, which is 5 Newton meters and then 90 degrees. It doesn't sound a lot, but it is. Now that we've got the injector in, we need to get hold of the scanner, make sure the ignition's switched on, and we just need to write some details off the injector and enter it into the ECU. So we need to do number cylinder 3, and we just need to put that information into there. Now when you're entering the information off these injectors, if you do not know, make sure that you were copying it exactly. So if it's capitals, use capitals. If you don't put it right, it's not going to accept that. Now all we need to do is just jump back onto the scanner. Now we're in the car, clear the fault codes, we can get on the key and give it a big start rooney. There you go, no fault codes. Now before it starts, it's probably going to take a little bit of winding over just to build that pressure up in that fuel rail, and then we should start. Anyway, let's give it a go. There we go, and there you have it. The car is now running on all 4 cylinders. Absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to bore you putting all the trim back together, but that is one successfully diagnosed and repaired on a diesel injector crank no start on a Honda CRV. Anyway, I'm going to take it down, put it all back together, take it down the road for a bit of a test drive, and we're going to get it sent.